All right, y'all. So the other night I had a dream that I was actually managing this rapper. Her name was BK the Ruler. And niggas, don't get no funny ideas because it turns out that she's actually underaged, but that's besides the point, y'all. So basically in the dream I had managed her and I was helping her out with this local event that was going down or whatever. She was performing XYZ. And I brought her back to this area. I can't even tell you if that was my place in the dream because you know how in dreams, like pretty much you be in just the most default random custom maps like setup ever. It's almost like you're setting up a custom map in a video game. Like y'all remember in MW2 when you can actually have like private matches that, what am I saying? You could actually have private matches in like different Call of Duties, but MW2 was like probably the best, most recent memories or whatever. But it's almost like in dreams, you just have random lobbies or random areas just set like for absolutely no reason. But anyways, the place that we were in this elevator and the elevator was actually set in the corner of this parking lot. Now, kind of like what I was saying before, the way that this place was set out, it seemed like it resembled one of my friends' parking lots because that's just how dreams work, I guess. They kind of take like your most recent memories and then it just copies and pastes it into your own dream. That's why there's also that theory that in your dreams, you kind of run into people that you've come across in your actual everyday life, which is pretty much, that adds to the whole day residue theory, which I'll mention later. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we're in this elevator and shit, y'all. We just came back from a movie, a live situation or whatever. I'm about to press the number that we're about to get into, and I see like 4 niggas, guys. Like I see 4 niggas, and guess what? These niggas didn't even have straps. They didn't even have toolies on them. They didn't even have any guns. Niggas had baseball bats and like brass knuckles, like it was the Warriors and shit like that. Like it was Street Fighter or some shit like that. And I was scared shitless. Like, excuse my French. I was scared as hell, y'all. I ended up dipping and I actually left her and she was actually screaming for her life. Now, and I know that sounds really cowardly, but I'm gonna tell you like this. In my dreams, I'm actually scared as hell. Like I'm like 6 times as paranoid in my dreams, in nightmares specifically, because I have good dreams. But in my nightmares, I get super paranoid and I just turn into a punk ass nigga, bro. I turn into a nigga, bro. You're gonna have to excuse my French, guys. But I turn into a coward. I turn into Courage the Cowardly Dog. And I have a feeling that that might be what that show was truly about, bro. But that's besides the point. Look, really, the point of this video today is going to be about the dreams that everybody's been having during quarantine. And this isn't to say that everybody's been having nightmares, but I want to say a good amount of people, especially Americans, like people around the globe, bro, this is a time in which like we're probably going to have the most outlandish dreams and we're going to be waking up feeling some type of way. And I got about 3 different factors that maybe might play into why you guys have been going through these experiences. Yeah, let's get right into it. Before we even do it, make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe, yo. Thank you to my first 2 subscribers. I really appreciate it, y'all. Gabby and my boy Ryan, yo. Let's get right into it. Number 1, guys, lack of sleep and just catching up on sleep in general. The thing about it is, and I want to really mention the Americans because this is going to be a good point. You're going to hear this in a second. See, y'all already know, like Americans, y'all be working countless hours for the worst pay. We're practically wage slaves at this point. So we're really sleep deprived. So when it comes to a short stoppage of all this workflow and whatnot, and of course, a lot of us are working like from home and shit like that, which is cool or whatever. And then a lot of us are in school and we're like working online or we're taking online classes and shit like that, which is fine. But, I'm no scientist. I'm no neurologist, whatever the fuck that word is, man. Whatever, y'all tell me in the comment section down below. I'm no specified medical person. I'm not qualified to say anything like this, but I'm going to say it anyways. But at any time where you just kind of change a system that you're so used to, you're going to feel some abnormal reactions, especially in the neurological. Man, y'all niggas get where I'm coming from. But I feel like in any situation where you cut off a system that like you're so used to repeating every single day, there are there's bound to be side effects, and there's gonna be, your body's basically gonna tell you, yo, what just happened, bro? So really, that could be a potential reason as to why you're having weird dreams. And if you're not having weird dreams, then I don't know why you're so weird, and I don't know why you're such an alien. All right, so number two, lack of day residue. And I know y'all might be wondering, like, what does day residue even mean? I actually just found the term. Shout out to let me see what his name was. I actually wrote it down. Damn. How to Lucid, that's his name. Shout out to him because he actually coined, I don't know if he coined the term, but he mentioned it in his video. But really what day residue is the information, some of the visual images, maybe even some of the people that you've seen, some of the scenarios that you've come across in the daytime. Like basically you understand how there's your subconscious mind and then there's your mind in general, I'd assume. It's everything that your subconscious mind soaks up like a sponge and then it spits it back out like at nighttime or specifically in your dreams. So I always kind of knew about that, but I didn't really know about that term. I don't really know who coined that. I'll try to figure that out. But if anybody knows, let me know. So there's really a lack of that. And when I say that, obviously I'm referring to quarantine because all we have now is pretty much what we see when we're just like inside. Whether you're just sitting down, chilling, watching Netflix, or you're actually outside, just sitting outside, which is good for you too, or maybe even walking outside, it still pales in comparison to like the usual shit that you be going through in life. Like usually some of us are in work in person and we're actually driving home on like Route 80. We're actually on the highway. We're actually outside. So there's just more to experience on our everyday lives, you know, pre-quarantine and everything. I'm actually outside right now. I'm in my car and people are actually back outside. I guess people are just sick of this shit, but I mean, it was bound to get like this anyways, but that's besides the point. So it's really a lack of just being back outside, a lack of human experience, I guess. I guess you could put it that way, and it makes perfect sense, really. So I guess what ends up happening is at night where your brain is supposed to unleash all that experience that you went through, it's kind of just giving you all this fluff that's like, yeah, nigga, you didn't do anything today. This is exactly what you did. It's almost like it's giving you a highlight reel it's almost like you're a bench player. Say you're on the Bulls, right? And you're a bench player and they got a highlight reel for every player on the team. Now you know damn well you don't got no highlights on that joint. Like you see Jordan, you see Pippen, you see Steve Kerr, like you see all these people doing their thing, and then it's your part of the highlight reel and it's just you just sitting there like scratching your head, like you're not doing nothing. So really that's what I take away from day residue, the lack of day residue. Like you're not really doing nothing. So what you kind of get is this outlandish, this weird version of what you used to get. And because it's not always going to like be nightmares, it could just be really weird dreams. We've had those dreams. I've had the strangest dreams where I'm just flying absolutely nowhere. I don't even know where I'm going, bro. I had a dream that I was being chased by an intruder and out of nowhere, I just gained the ability to fly and I was flying, but I would have preferred the ability to beat this man's ass, but I got wings and I just started flying, but it didn't solve the problem. So you can see how weird that kind of a dream is. So I was kind of just like, all right. And I ended up just waking up. I don't know what he did in my house, but I was just flying after that. So that's number two, lack of day residue. I really only got three, y'all. So let me hit y'all up with number three. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. I got y'all in a second, y'all. So number three, lack of substance brain detox / brain detox. Sorry, y'all. I wrote this shit down. But look, this is honestly going to depend on who you are. I know most of you guys probably don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Most of you guys don't smoke or whatever. But, you know, I'm a young guy and I'm assuming that my audience is going to be pretty young. So a lot of you guys smoke weed. A lot of you guys drink alcohol. So because of quarantine, obviously, we might be like, y'all might be cut off. Put it this way, y'all. Y'all might not be seeing your plugs as often as y'all used to. Or maybe you do. Like, people find ways to work it out or whatever. But it is what it is. A lot of you guys on average aren't getting y'all drugs or getting y'all weed or whatever. So y'all going to start tweaking out, which is normal, which is fine. And one thing I know about all that is, look, y'all, so like most of y'all can't really sleep that much without weed, like without green. Y'all can't really sleep like that. So I would say that it takes about a good week or two to kind of get back into motion, to kind of be able to sleep again without it. I remember being in high school and hearing about it. Like, some of my friends would be like, "Yo, I literally can't sleep without bud." Like, and I would sit there and be like, "How?" But you come to realize, like, it gets like that at some point. You know, I totally understand. So I feel for y'all, but I do understand. Look, y'all aren't meth heads. Y'all aren't crackheads. You're not. You know what I mean? Give it a week or two, you'll be fine. You know, but that could definitely be a factor as to why y'all are seeing all these types of things in your dreams and whatnot. And that's perfectly normal, guys. Just give it about a week or two. Again, this might not apply to every single body. Not everybody uses substances and whatnot. But this is a tip for some of you guys that might do or maybe did use substances, and because of quarantine and whatever, y'all don't have access to get bud or whatever it is you guys do. And you might be going through it, man. Some of y'all may be going through it. You know, some people be waking up with cold sweats, and it gets like that. It really gets like that. It is what it is, y'all. And don't think I'm gonna exclude y'all. I got y'all back, man. I got y'all back. Look, like I said before, guys, I'm no stranger to these weird dreams. I done been had. Yo, I like how I got Ebonics and proper English at the same exact time. But like I was saying, I've had strange dreams, like, and it's perfectly fine. All I'm saying, the point of this video is that for some of you guys, it might be exaggerated at this time, and you guys might be wondering what's going on, whatnot. But just remember that this is a strange period in American history, and a lot of the feelings, a lot of the negative feelings, especially y'all might be having, might honestly just be amplified by like 10 times because of all the self-isolation that's been going on. And honestly, like, being outside, people are coming back outside again. I don't expect it to really last that much longer. All you can really do is see the bright side of things, and it is what it is, y'all. If you guys like the video, make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe, support the kid. Yo, let's get to like 10 subscribers, guys. Like, we could do better, y'all. Let's get to like 10 subscribers. I appreciate the love, y'all. It's your boy, and yeah, I'm out.